Hey sportsmen, John Bergsman here from Fisherman's Digest. Today we've got a hot bite video fishing report from right here in the Cadillac region. We're here out in front of Lake Mitchell. Of course, we're here at our favorite stop, which is Pilgrims Village Resort. They've got the bait store. Chris and Steve have got things rolling. Right now we got cars pulling in. They're setting up for week-long vacations. A lot of fishing fun's going to happen this week. I just got off the water. Guys, I'll have a great report here in the middle of this report from you, but put it this way, I caught at least 40 keepers today, my son and I, so it was lights out here on Lake Cadillac. But hey, we're going to start in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. We're going to talk about awesome walleye fishing that's going on Lake Gogebic, also on the western UP's North Shore, which is the south shore of Lake Superior there. From Ontonagon down to Silver City, they're catching fish big time. Browns, coho, steelhead, trout, you name it, that is going big time. We're going to slide then over to Curtis. The town of Curtis has got Biglet, Manistique, South Manistique. Really good fishing going on over there right now. We talked to Mick from Mick's Bait Shop. He gave us a great report. Then we're going to slide across the bridge and around the Horn, slide in with Captain Alex Bialik from Fireplug Charter Service. He's over there in the Manistee area. Guys, we talked about Ludington last week. We're going to talk about Manistee this week, and the Kings have made it there. They're catching them in good numbers. So Manistee has got to be on your radar if you're into king salmon fishing. Then we're going to slide down to Southwest Michigan. We're going to talk with Captain Tony. He's got a great report for a mixed bag of kings and salmon, coho, and steelhead coming into that Holland to Saugatuck region. Of course, Mark Rapson's in that area out of Holland as well. Then we're going to slide over to the other side of the state. We're going to do Lake St. Clair. Lee Gould and his buddy fished a tournament. They did a great job. They finished in the top 10 there on a Lake St. Clair tournament, and they've got a great report for us. We're going to end the day all the way in Ohio with Captain Gary Zart, Blue Dolphin Walleye Charters out of the Port of Lorain. Whacking fish, guys. Stay tuned. 6 great reports here on Fisherman's Digest. So hey, next stop is the town of Western UP. The town is Bergland, and that's where Captain Tim from the Timbers Resort, Tim and Sarah, right there on the shores of Lake Gogebic, have told me that, listen, the bite up there is going very well. You've got shallow water bluegills being caught. You've got shallow water crappie in Bergland Bay being caught. You've also got nice catches of walleyes going on. Guys fishing shallow, casting jigs, trolling small crankbaits, also pitching jigs and minnows on the points. So you got a lot of different things happening right now, but the early bite up in the Western UP has been very good. Now, if we leave Lake Gogebic and slide up to Ontonagon down to Silver City, let me tell you what, my friend Don and his friend Shemp have been up there fishing regularly. They've told me that the fish are tight to shore, 10 to 40 feet of water, trolling body baits and spoons. So body baits meaning like jointed number 11 or 13 Rapalas on just flat lines or one color, and spoons 1 or 2, 3 colors of lead. So those are the setups. 2.5 miles an hour, 10 to 15 foot of water on the shallow side, out to 40 on the deep side. So basically you're basically beach trolling practices up there, and they are catching a great mixed bag of fish. A lot of brown trout are mixing in to their steelhead, their coho, and their trout. So have a great time up in the Western UP. It's happening big time. Everybody wants to get out touristing. Next weekend is Memorial Day. Guess what? I think the whole state's going to be jammed with people, most of them wanting to go fishing.
Angler Qwest Pontoons, family owned and operated, built by fishermen for fishermen, with all of the fishing features you need and models designed for specific species. With plenty of room and a center console, Angler Qwest Pontoons are the ideal boat for the fisherman and the family man. For more information, check us out at www.anglerquestpontoons.com or on Facebook and Instagram at Anglerquest Pontoons.
So we've end the day in the little town of Curtis. Now, what's going on in Curtis? Well, let me tell you what, pretty much everything, because the moderate temperatures have got both Big Manistique Lake and South Manistique Lake firing. The Big Lake, they're catching a lot of northerns and a nice mix of perch and bluegills in the weeds around Burnt Island over to Anderson Bar. And that's really been the ticket there. The pike, they've been trolling pike with stick baits or small rapalas in shallow. 6 to 8 feet of water seems to be the ticket. If you can find weeds, it's going to be really good. Now, South Lake is really where it's happening, though, to be honest with you. You've got bluegills in the shallow, you got crappies in the shallow, you got walleyes in the evening, and you've got bass everywhere on that lake right now. I'm even thinking of going up there this weekend. Crazy. That's how good the bass fishing is right now on South Manistique Lake. So again, if you're wanting to get a reservation and you don't know who to call the Curtis Area Tourism Association. They can hook you up with a local resort. They can get you out there for a great Memorial Day weekend, catching lots of fish, enjoying the greater Manistique Lakes recreation area, and most importantly, just getting you out into the UP where you can do your day trips and your tours and just enjoy it. Curtis, Michigan is a centrally located community that really helps you to be able to go in any direction and enjoy your stay there in the UP. Hey, and then just a quick blurb from Mick over at the sports shop, Mick's Bait Shop. He gave me a banner, which you'll see up on your screen, which is a June 5 and 6 tournament. Now, these tournaments up in Curtis are always a load of fun. They've always got the bars and restaurants kicking in with chili cook-offs and all kinds of food and things like that. But hey, if you're looking for a fun fishing tournament, the Curtis Area Tournament is going to be on June 5 and 6. You'll see that banner. Click on my website. You'll see that banner there under the Curtis Fishing Report. You can just enlarge that picture, get the details, make a few phone calls, and get involved in that annual thing there in Curtis, and it's a load of fun.
You always get the best at Beck's Trailer Superstore, the nation's largest trailer dealer. With over 1,500 trailers on 45 acres, you won't find a better selection anywhere. Whether you're looking for an open or enclosed trailer for work or play, you'll find the perfect trailer at Beck's. We have flexible financing options through several national and local lenders to offer the most competitive rates and payments from only $69 per month with approved credit. For the best selection of quality trailers at unbeatable prices, call 888-SAVE-BECKS or visit BecksTrailerStore.com.
So hey, next stop just north. We talked about Ludington and Muskegon last week. Well, guess what? The fish have tails and they keep swimming, and Captain Alex Bialik from Fireplug tells me that the kings are in Manistee. So if you want to get in on some king action right now, he's catching a mixed bag of kings, steelhead, coho, mixing some trout in if you need to fill the limit, but basically fishing right now on Manistee is super hot. Captain Alex has slipped right there on the river, headed out to the big lake, and he tells me he is ready to go. He's got a few openings, so you can really touch base with Alex again at Fireplug Charters and get out on his schedule. Again, I'm sorry and I apologize to you, but some of these reports these guys are sending in are so detailed that I just can't say it all on the actual visual, you know, the verbal part of this. These guys have been getting better and better at writing reports, and this last one was 3 paragraphs long. So get on the website, fishermansdigest.com, go to fishing reports, click on Manistee area, and get Alex's full report.
Don't spend another season breaking your back using 5-gallon gas cans to fuel your toys. The Flo-Fast portable fluid transfer system is your solution. A great tool for fueling your ATVs, snowmobile, boat, garden tractor, and more. Flo-Fast eliminates gas sloshing on you and your machines, plus works in reverse to pull unused fuel from your equipment at the end of each season. The pump transfers from container to container in seconds and moves up to 8 gallons a minute. Log on to flofast.com for a dealer near you.
So hey, next report we slide over to Captain Tony from Frostbite Charters from basically Saugatuck up to Holland, where Mark Rapson is fishing as well. And I'm telling you what, these guys are whacking fish. They are getting a nice mixed bag of kings, coho, steelhead, and trout. I know both of these guys are busy, but I'm certain that they could probably squeeze you in if you're really antsy to go here in the rest what's left of May. But June they've got openings. So give Captain Tony or Captain Mark a call and go ahead and get on our website. Again, the details on these reports are so in-depth that it's hard for me to even go through. But I can tell you this, they're catching them on spin doctors and flies, they're catching them on spin doctors and a few on meat rigs, and they're also pulling a lot of spoons on copper. They've got all the colors listed there in their reports, as well as the depths and how they're setting their divers and their riggers and what zones they're targeting. I do know this, greens have been good. Kevin's girlfriend's been great. Also chrome and green, so chrome and green and chrome and blue and clear. That's been really the ticket going right now. So get on the website, check out those written reports, print them off if you'd like to, so you got them when you head out on your next trip.
Midwest Steel Carports is Michigan's premier steel building manufacturer. We manufacture and install custom steel buildings throughout Michigan. Our engineer-certified steel buildings are fully tailored to fit your every need, and our up to 40-year warranty protects your investment. From residential storage sheds to commercial warehouses, let our team work with you to find your ideal building. For more information and pricing, visit MidwestSteelCarports.com.
So Lee Gould and his buddy, to be honest, I don't know his buddy. You have to forgive me. I know Lee really well, and he's a great guy, and he gives us some awesome reports. Well, he and his friend fished a tournament there out on Lake St. Clair, and they had a two-fisted program that really put fish in the boat, finished him in the top 10. So here it is. Spinners and bottom bouncers at the mouth of the river down to the Rensen, 3 and 4 ounce bottom bouncers, brightly colored blades, 35 to 40 foot of water, downstream trolling, spinners and bottom bouncers, whacking really nice fish. Now this doesn't surprise me because of course Captain Eric Long, from our Detroit River reporter, has been doing this and will continue to do this for another month or so before he heads out on Lake St. Clair. But they put a nice bunch of fish in the boat. Then they turned their attention to the lake and they went out and fished the humps, and they were fishing with bottom bouncers and spinners out there as well. Did really well, caught lots of quality fish. Again, get on the website, read the in-depth report. Lee wrote just a book. He wrote an absolutely specific report that'll really help you put a lot of fish in the boat. Thanks a lot. Get over to the St. Clair region. The fish are biting.
The Bait Shop in Waterford is your one-stop live bait and fishing tackle destination. With an awesome selection of rods and reels, custom-poured jigs, soft plastics, and panfish baits. The Bait Shop also has seasonal items for ice fishing, the Spring River Walleye Run, and summer salmon, bass, walleye, and pan fishing. Visit the Bait Shop in Waterford for all your bait and tackle needs.
So hey, we've talked about it. So right out of the bat, Blue Dolphin walleye charters right out of the port of Lorain, right there in Lorain, Ohio. They're just going out and they are just crushing fish. And basically I could talk about Lorain, I could talk about Huron, I could talk about Port Clinton. I could go all the way around and talk to Captain Nick Dodo out of the Port of Monroe. I mean, he's smashing them down there too. So what we're saying to you guys is the entire Western Basin all the way to Lorain is just on fire right now with great fish. Now, guys are catching them on bandits. Guys are catching them on spoons now. They're starting to get the spoons in the trip. The divers, the number 30 and number 40 divers are going with little mini spoons. I'm gonna be out there in a week or two pulling some bigger Dreamweaver Super Slims and seeing if I can't get a show with just a little bit bigger spoon. But hey, one of the ways to utilize our website is I can't give you every single set that Captain Gary Zart was so good to write down in that online report. It's up on our website, fishermansdigest.com. Just go there, click on the fishing report tab, go to Lorain to Cleveland, that's Gary Zart's area, and he has got an in-depth report. He tells you exactly how he's setting his dipsies, how he's catching his fish on his bandits. It's worth your time. You can you can actually print it right off and just take it with you if you're headed to that region. Same with a lot of our different captains. They're giving us reports every week. So thanks Gary at Blue Dolphin Walleye Charters for that awesome report. Get on the website, print that report off, and you know what? You'll catch more fish because of it. So hey guys, thanks a lot for joining us. Hey, it's midsummer, the fish are biting. I don't even want to be here doing fishing reports, but guess what? This is number 80 in a row, and we're going to keep doing these fishing reports to make sure you, the fishermen, are educated about what's going on, where it's happening, and all the stuff that's going in and around the state of Michigan. Hey, thanks for joining us as always. And a little bit later, maybe tomorrow even, on Thursday, our editor Brett will have a nice on the water report for you from our day here on Cadillac, Michigan. Lots of great fish, lots of great fun. Put it on your destination to go to soon list. But hey, we'll see you next week on Fisherman's Digest.